Hello. Good morning. It is now, but it's probably a bit later in the afternoon because we all know how long YouTube takes to upload things. Welcome to a TFNation video with the face on because there's no review for this one. Simply put it, it's a week until TFNation. So I thought what I'd do is I'd answer Knowlsey's second set of questions really, and show off the stock that I will be selling at the Forge this year, because I'm there. Shocker! As if you haven't heard me talk about it in every single video I've done this year. So let's start off with Knowlsey's questions, because that'll then lead into the Forge stuff. Besides obviously Transformers, what makes TFNation special to me and why? The social aspect. Obviously, since last year, I've been going out a lot more with my mates that I've met at TFNation. And we even had a full week where it was me, Miles, Tom, and Jamie. We were all round together. Jamie came down from Scotland for a bit. So yeah, we all went down to Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, Preston. All the Forbidden Planets there, Lego stores, Smiths, we went to a lot of Smiths. We might as well do a tour of the entirety of the north of the amount of Smiths we went to. It was really fun, but at the same time, nothing's like spending 3 whole days, nothing but your friends, socialising, buying bots in that Hilton, and then wake up this morning and going straight down to the Hilton thing, and that's how it is. This is the social aspect really. For me originally it used to just be going to see the Voices and the Transformers, but since last year and lockdown, it's just been about the socialising. I've really loved the the social aspect that TFNation has brought a lot more. I have been an enjoyer of the TFNation social aspect more recently. So that's why I also really enjoyed the smell of the Hilton. There's something weird about it. Whether it's the autism with the sensory stuff, it just does my brain happy. Now, 2. Will I be checking out the Forge, and what are my thoughts? Well, I will be checking it out because obviously I am there. I kind of have an obligation to do so. Like last year, the things I'll be looking for are anything animated black and white related, which I may or may not have, and I may or may not be working on this very iPad that I'm filming on, which is why I haven't got it, because I've still not finished it. It was just a last minute thing. On Monday I thought I'm doing this now, and it'll be the piece that I stock the most because I am very proud of it so far. So let's start off with the non-Transformer thing. My book, yeah, we know, blah, 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 you've written a book. Yes. And I'm selling it there, and it will all be signed by me, so you can get a proof copy, all signed by me. And, well, there will be 10 on sale, because obviously the Transformers convention is going to come for some random person's book, but there are 10 on sale. And obviously, if there's more people interested, I'll have a QR code that you can scan to obviously buy. My book from Amazon, Waterstones, whatever your choice of buying the book is. So let's really get onto the prints and stuff that I will be selling. So there's 10 of each print. The first one is, I mean, come on, if you haven't been enjoying Earthspawn, you're a bit weird. I have 10 of these Twitch prints. I love Twitch, so of course I had to draw Twitch. With how the first one actually turned out, I do think the shading could have been a bit better, but we live and learn, don't we? And if people buy them, that means it must be good. So I went on, and each print is going to be a tenner. The book will be, no, there are 5 of the books a tenner, so each print is a tenner. There's 10 of each prints, apart from the very few that I have remaining from my book launch, which will come up at the very, very end. But this is my Twitch one. That is the first print. And obviously, I'm a massive fan of the Predators G1.5, and with a new figure release of him, I obviously had to draw Skyquake. This is kind of like my take on Skyquake, my redesign of Skyquake. And it is, you can tell I haven't talked about the Legacy figure because I find that figure perfect. Just give it a new head and boom, you know, it's G1. My preferred incarnation of Skyquake. I'm really happy with how it actually turned out. The colours, I mean, it's not very good on my camera because it's, you know, front-facing iPad camera. Who actually cares about a front-facing iPad camera? They are shite. But this, well, there's 10 of this one as well, like I've said about the other one, there's 10 of each. And obviously, you cannot have Skyquake without his fellow G1.5 counterpart, really, from the Clash, which is a redesign from the Clash. I took inspiration from both the IDW and the G1.5, obviously. And also Zarya from Overwatch, hence the big gun, because I just like the idea of his, because obviously the trailer has massive cannons anyway, so why not just make a trailer turn into a massive cannon? It just made sense to me. So there will be 10 of Thunder Clash. Oh. Now, there will be 10 of these ones as well. This is a blaster, done in a Tengen Uzui pose. Sort of a redesign as well, because he turns to a truck, hence the stuff around him. But this is inspired by Tengen Uzui from Demon Slayer, hence the pose of Volume 9 it is, that Tengen is the cover for. I thought, why not? Because it's a Sound Hashira, it just made sense having blaster. And of course, like Hasbro, no one is immune to a cheap repaint Holly. So we have Twincast as well. Mainly because I really enjoy that Legacy figure. I prefer it to the blaster because my tolerances are better on the Twincast. Now, another one that you can get a little cheap repaint out of, get them all together, is, come on, Scourge, or Black Convoy as it is to me, because Scourge is the G1 guy, even though I prefer the name Scourge to this guy. But this is the Scourge of Velocitron. This is Rid 01 crossed with Rise of the Beasts. I love Rise of the Beasts. Scourge is such a great character in that film. So of course, Scourge. I draw one every TFNation, it seems. Drew one last year and I draw one this year. Scourge. And obviously, whilst we're on the easy repaint train, you know, you can't escape an easy repaint. Look what Hasbro have done this year. Toxitron, who I've given a gas mask and a scythe to because I think it suits him. It's just cheap, easy repaint, you know, but there are 10 of these as well. You know, pick your poison. Do you want the poison or do you want the Unicron one? And of course, you know, it wouldn't be me without bringing up a certain FemCon Flame War. This is my redesign of Flame War, inspired heavily by the .com Prime figure and the Legacy one. Once again, it's not doing just something, it's not as pink as it is on here. She has her bow, which I think is quintessential for Flame War. If you don't have a bow, it's not Flame War. Sorry, IDW. Although I love that design so much and I love her character in IDW. Hence, we have Flame War. Again, IDWized because it's Flame War. I love IDW Flame War. She is so silly, stupid, quirky. I love her. She's a great character. Kind of the main reason I got the Shattered Glass one, because of IDW Flame War. Now next we have off Semicon. Would it be me without this character? My all-time favourite Transformer. And the last Transformers print I will have for sale. My animated Well, it's the last one because I've got one more coming, haven't I? Animated black arachnids. I'll go to this. Where's the less glossy paper? Because I've had to print it out 3 times of paper. Nah, you can't really see it better on. There will be 10 of this one as well. 2 different types of paper, simply just for the fact of someone printed off in April, someone printed off in July because of book launch and otherwise, but I really am happy with this one. I kind of want to attempt to print off more because I really like this one, but hey ho. And we're going on now to the remnants of what remains from my book launch. Character from my book, Demoni Delatrix, which is literally just there as, well, in case anyone's interested in my book and wants one of the characters from my book. Now, I am a massive fan of Overwatch, so of course, my book launch, I printed off some of my uprising posters. So these will be there again. There are only 5 of these, and there are only 3 of Demonia left, I think. Now we're going on to the real hard-hitting stuff. There's 2 different variants of this one, so I shall get them all out together. Now, if anyone's a fan of Ghost and Pals, Vane Lily, or anything by Team 6x111, then you will know about Tamari, and there are both versions of Tamari here. There is the Reckless Battery Events and the Emerald Neuropathy design. There are 5 of each of those designs. I really like Vane Lily and Ghost and Pals, if you can tell, because I've done more. These are Hell and Back characters, James Vela and Mike Tien. There are only 2 left because these were very popular on our book launch for some reason. So they will be sold there as well. But my opinions on the Forge is great. Loads of artists can finally show their work, which is what you want, really, if you want to get out there, in the world, and especially the Transformers. Show people you're out there. I mean, heck, one of the best things I even bought last year was something from the Forge, which was a Animated Black Arachnids. Whether you can see it. There. That. From Actosage, I think their account was. Very good. It was very big on bought last year. Now, number 3, is there anything you can think of that you feel could be improved at future TFNation events? No. The only thing that, maybe have an option for, like, how last year you could upgrade your tickets and stuff. For the Forge one, have, like, add Club Con as well, like, on there, and then that'd be simpler. But other than that, no, the other thing that they could have added, which they added last year, which is brilliant, was the rush week. If it's too noisy, too quiet, no, you want to have a quiet time, go there. It's brilliant idea that was. Number 4, besides Stambush, or musicians bands would you like to see at future TFNs? I couldn't care less about Stambush. I'm sorry, that's probably because I didn't grow up with 86 movie. I mean, if the guy that did Nothing's Gonna Stand in the Way with her, the General Spectre, then I would be all over that. Banging to my favourite song from that film. Such a good song, Nothing's Gonna Stand in Our Way. The touch is just overplayed in my opinion. Same with What I've Done. That's why I prefer New Divide. New Divide is banging the guitar of the New Divide. The way he plays the opening of Revenge of the Fallen has the best opening in any of the Transformers. You can't deny that. Yes, Rise of the Beast was good. It's the second best, and the 80s movie was well. It's 80s movie. If you say anything bad about that, you'll get shot down. It's a good film, but it's just not my favourite of the Transformers films. Rise of the Beast is fantastic. But enough about my rant about that. I would really like, and I know we're probably never gonna get them because they're too big, especially in the landscape of nowadays. Either Paramore, Black Veil Brides, or My Chemical Romance. Because they all did songs for Dark of the Moon. Paramore's was the only one featured in the film. It was at the end credits. Very, very end, like during the credits. Banging Song Monster. Ooh, banging. My Chemical Romance is The Only Hope for Me Is You is on the fucking album. And Black Veil Brides Set the World on Fire, which I saw live this year. I saw it live. Right, it took me back to being 11. Not 11. 2011. How old was I in 2011? So I was 7. Okay. But yeah, great. It was great seeing them live. And you know, having the opportunities if you can never get them live, or if we're going for composers, give us Steve Jablonski. Come on, give us Steve Jablonski. We need that man. We need him. A rival to Earth. Imagine having a rival to Earth live in front of you. You know, it's a nice calm day. You're at Club Con. It's lovely and calm. You've had a busy day. You want to relax, and the rival to Earth comes on. Your emotions. You're so crying. Oh, I'd be like the final scene of Rise of the Beasts. Oh, that'd be brilliant. Perfect if you could do that. But, we probably won't get him. Once again, he's massive. And number 5, the final question from Knowlsey is, would you like to see anything else added to ClubCon? No. I love it as it is. It is brilliant. It's just, for me, ClubCon is just like where you go to relax. You've got the film on the Friday night. And I think it's the quiz on the Friday night as well. It was the quiz on the Saturday night. I always get them mixed up. All I remember is last year I did Wade, not just me, we did the quiz with Dave, TFNation Dave. Oh, it was brilliant. Loved having him on the team. Such a great guy he is. Come on, TFNation. Where is the events? TFNation 2023 schedule, right? Is the Matrix quiz on the Friday? No, the Matrix is on the Saturday. Yes, it is, yeah, so it's on the Saturday. There's nothing really I'd rather have the ClubCon. It's just, for me, after the Matrix test, it's just a way to relax. You've had a busy, that's not an attractive view, that is it. But yeah, what was I saying then? There's nothing really you can add, in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, now. But other than that, yeah, thanks for the questions. Obviously, what it's given to me comes at literally everyone, anywhere, all at once. But it's a fun answering question. Once again, if you're not answering, remember reviews of Sludge and Galaxy Convoy. That was a bitch to film. Sorry, but not what a bitch to film that Galaxy Convoy video. Whoa. I should start using the space a lot more now that I've got a stand for the camera, but bloody hell. That was a bitch. But it was fun. If you've seen it, you've seen me fun. If you haven't seen it, then it's my highest viewed video of all time. That very happy. Nearly 100 views. I'm actually happy with 100 views now. Let me check. 95 when I last looked. My videos. So 97, so it's nearly 100 views. Nearly. It's the highest viewed video on the channel. Surprisingly, I would have thought my TFNation one would have been last year. Oh well, it was until that one came out. But thank you for watching. I am very excited for TFNation. I hope to see you at the Forge. Pop around. Talk to me about how Animate Black Courtney is the actual catalyst behind everything I've been animated. Because if it weren't for her, Prime wouldn't have been shoved into being a maintenance bot. He wouldn't have done for the Matrix, and instead people would have come and found him. Not the Matrix, the Allspark. So if it weren't for Black Arachnia, nothing would have happened then. We wouldn't have got animated really. We would have done, but it would have been a different plot. It would have been the same plot, but different way of how Prime did it. You know what I mean? Oh well. I shall see you next Friday. Goodbye.